Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning. Though it's actually not morning, it's actually evening, so it would be konbanwa. Spent some time after the previous video kind of going over some of the words I had difficulty speaking. There's also, just doing a simple Google search for how to pronounce X or Y, usually leads to a video that kind of does it slow for me, which is kind of helpful, since the verbal audio in this game is not the best, and I can't adjust it. The other word, of course, I had struggled with was let's eat, which was itadakimasu. So, I'm a little bit better at it now. Alright, so we've done all the side stuff. And I think all we have to do now is just do the next lesson. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Hello again. What would you like to do? Continue with new lessons. Welcome back. Let's carry on with the next lesson. It's time to learn our next set of Hiragana characters. There's 5 new characters to learn in this lesson. I will go through each character individually and teach you how to write it and pronounce it. At the end of this chapter, we'll have a quiz, so do your best. The characters we are learning in this lesson are Ta, Chi, Tu, Te, and To. These characters follow our pattern of A, I, U, A, and O, but there's 2 exceptions here. First exception is Chi, which starts with C instead of T and adds a soft H sound. The second exception is Tu, which adds an S sound and is pronounced with less emphasis on the T. So yeah, it comes out as like Sue, which is kind of weird because I'm pretty sure there's a Sue already. So I'll probably be struggling with that a little bit. I usually try to pronounce the T and S together, which ends up being like Sue, which is kind of weird. You'll hear good examples of how to voice these syllables as we continue. I doubt it, but thank you. Here's our first new character. This is Ta, or Ta. It's a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as Ta. Let's practice writing it. I will not be writing it. Tilt the top horizontal line properly. The shape on the right is almost like a small, was that ko? Yeah, I believe that's ko. No, wait, that's not ko. Yeah, it is ko. I doubted myself. So use that as a reference. Continue lesson. Get ready for the next character. This is Chi or Chi. It's a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as Chi. The mnemonic is the fact that it looks like somebody with a chin. If you look at the loop and there's like the nose with that corner there and things like that. It's also the backwards of the sa as far as like how it looks. This character is made in just 2 strokes. Tilt the horizontal line properly. Try not to confuse it with sa, which looks similar but is backwards. This is Tsu, or Tsu. It's a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as Tsu, but the T sound is very soft like a tsunami. Ah, thank you. That's actually helpful. Tsunami, so Tsu. Yeah, the T is... I'm not even sure if the mic will even pick it up that I'm giving a slight to at the beginning. It's written in 1 stroke. Start with a fairly straight line at the top, then curve accordingly. This is te, or te. It's a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as te. Write this one in one stroke. Start with a straight but tilted line at the top, then curve it in as you go down. This is to or toe. It's a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as toe. And it looks like a toe with a nail in it. The character is written with 2 strokes. This character looks good as long as the second line curves properly. That's it. We finished this set of hiragana. These 5 characters, ta, chi, tsu, te, and to, are all quite commonly used, so be sure to memorize them. Before we continue, would you like to save your progress so far? Sure. Our friend the Dokuten has returned. This guide lets us change the sound of hiragana. We can use Dokuten on our newly learned ta series. Adding Dokuten to the characters we learn in this lesson transforms the sound from T to D. I'll go through our 5 new characters and show you what they become when you add Dokuten. This is da or da. You pronounce this as da. Write ta as normal, then add your Dokuten marks in the position shown in the image above. This is G or G. You pronounce this as G. This character is an exception in this set, as it's not a D syllable. And yes, it's the same sound as G. Wait, which one is that one? Yeah, it is. It's the same sound. Huh. Yeah, it makes this... Though the spelling it shows on my little cheat sheet is it's DZI, so G like that. But I also noticed when I was looking up the word Kohi, the way it was spelled in when I searched for it is Koohii and not Kou. So I don't know if it's just a mistake on either side or it can be done both ways. The character G is not used commonly like G, so when you need to write a word with a G sound, always use G unless you specifically know to use G for that word. Alright. I guess all languages have their confusions. Write chi as normal, then add your Dokuten marks in the position shown in the image above. Yeah, it's literally pronounced the same way. Practice writing G in your notebook now. No. This is Zu, or Zu. You pronounce this as Zu. There's no D sound for this character, and yes, it's the same sound as Zu. Alright. The character Zu is not used commonly like Zu, so when you need to write a word with a Zu sound, always use Zu unless you specifically know to use Zu for that word. Same thing. Okay, so I guess just the way that the cheat sheet works is it just adds a D in front of it to differentiate the two. That would be... Yeah. So write Tsu as normal, then add your Dokuten marks in the position shown in the image above. Do you need me to pronounce it again? No. Practice writing Zu in your notebook now. This is de, or de. You pronounce this as de. Write te as normal, then add your Dokuten marks in the position shown in the image above. Practice writing de in your notebook. This is do, or do. You pronounce this as do. Write to as normal, then add your Dokuten marks in the position shown in the image above. Practice writing do. Alright. So, da, ji, zu, de, do. We've now finished this set. From this lesson, you've learned a total of 10 new hiragana. We're going to move straight on to a special lesson. This lesson will give you a few quick pointers on correct Japanese pronunciation. Oh boy. pretty sure this is not going to be super helpful. I mean, besides any written explanations, because obviously I can't hear the audio. You obtain Study Guide 4. Use this from the items menu to quickly revise this lesson. And this lesson will be covering pronunciation. As you've learned so far, each hiragana character has just one distinct pronunciation. This is great for us because it helps us to easily read words. There are a couple little rules to keep in mind. And these come into play when we see double vowels and double consonants. We'll cover double vowels first. A double vowel or long vowel occurs when there are two hiragana vowels next to each other. So two O's or two A's there. These can be two of the same vowel, like O and O, or two different vowels, like A and E. When you see this, you pronounce it by drawing out the length of the sound. For example, O will be pronounced as would pronounce a long O sound. This is the same sound as O and U. So O or U. For A and E, you pronounce a long A sound. A. When written in Romanji, you'll sometimes see double vowels written like I don't remember what that symbol that mark is called, but it's essentially long O or long E. This represents the sound of a long vowel. There's much more to long vowels. Practice reading them when you come across them. Now we'll focus on double consonants. Since consonants in Japanese are made up of syllables, such as ka for ka or ki for ki, you won't see two consonants directly next to each other like ck or tt in English. Instead, double consonants are separated by tsu. You'll look at this and think, why the character for tsu? Look closely at the use of tsu in the text above. Does it look a bit smaller than usual? I guess so. I don't have a frame of reference, really. Looks to be half the size. The small tsu is used exclusively for representing double consonants. It can be hard to pick out from a regular sized tsu at first, but you'll get the hang of it. When you see a small tsu, you don't pronounce it as tsu. Instead, you treat it as a very brief pause before pronouncing the consonant. So it would be ki. That would be kipu. And then there was... Okay, I kind of understand.
Kipu.
Listen to the pronunciation of kipu.
Kipu.
Alright, kipu. It's pretty straight. I don't really understand the pause, but I don't really hear the pause, but it's straightforward enough. It just literally don't pronounce the tsu. Did you pick up the pause? No. This requires a bit of listening practice. For now, just remember that when you see a small tsu, you pause ever so slightly before pronouncing the next consonant. And that's how you pronounce double consonants in Japanese. That wraps up this quick pronunciation lesson. You can revise this lesson by speaking to me back in town. That wraps up this lesson. Great work. As usual, get ready for the quiz. Question 1. What is this character? That is, tsu. Correct. Well done. Question 2. What is this character? That is da, because it has dakuten. Correct. Well done. Question 3. What is this character? That is to, because there's a nail in it. Correct. Well done. Question 4. What is the character for the English sound de? That'd be te with dakuten. Correct. Well done. Question 5. What is the character for the English sound chi? That'll be the one that doesn't have dakuten. Correct. Well done. Congratulations, you completed the quiz. Let's take a break from our study for now. Head into town and relax. If you need to stock up on items or equipment, be sure to do so. When you've finished exploring the town, come find me and we'll continue our study. I'm just checking to see if there's any actual Looks like pretty straightforward. Alright, we'll go ahead and dive right into the next lesson then. Hello again. What would you like to do? Continue with new lessons. How was your day in town? You must be ready to continue. Explore the world map and travel to our next destination. We want to visit Dorphin Town next. Exit's this way, isn't it? Alright, Dorphin Town is straight north. Oh. Alright. Chi, Te, and G? No, it's not G. Or maybe it is. 1 second. Deal with that one first. I know the other one is Te. Oh, Zoo. There you go. Because that's Zoo with the duck then. Enough to kill. Cut. Oh, paralyze. Oh, successfully killed none of them. Chi. Te. Let's have you do Zoo. You can do Te. See if we can finish this off. One down. Hiragana hack. Jeez. Go. Okay. It's not messing around. I don't even have a way of curing paralysis. Does anyone else have, Okay, you have Bless as well. Okay, good. There's a person there. Alright, that's De, Da, and Chi. Looks like Claire's the only one that's actually fast enough to get a first strike. Do you know what happened to this town? It was destroyed by Noburo, an evil warlock. As I thought. Noburo. You know him. Indeed. I'm surprised you've also met him. To clarify, I'm surprised you lived to tell of him. Who are you? This appears to be a gate of some sort, but where does it lead? You. Help me open this. Me? Why? Because I know you've seen this type of gate before. We both have. Noburo set up a dozen of these in Japan, correct? Yes, he did. Before he was exiled from the country, Noburo set these gates up, but not even our engineers could open them. What makes you think we can open this one? For one, Noburo is weaker than he has ever been. The seal on this gate is nowhere near as strong as the gates in Japan. He lost much of his power after the battle at Hokkaido Gokuku. But he is still formidable. We have fought him in this country several times. He has summoned Hiragana warriors to do his bidding. So that's what those creatures are roaming around. They avoid me, it seems. I haven't been able to get close to one. I think you should tell us who you are before we give you any help. My name is not important. Just know that Noburo is my brother. Your brother? No way. Claire, Masaki, we can't trust this woman. I have to agree with Leon. We cannot trust you. Not what after Noburo has done to this town, to this whole country. So be it. Perhaps we'll cross paths again. Farewell. Phew, what was all that about? I don't know, but I have a feeling that there is something behind this gate. Claire, will you help me? Alright. Here goes. Whoa. Those balls of light just scattered everywhere. There were a number of them. We should go find where they fell. Onward. That's one. I'm free, thank goodness. If you can find the other crystals, you'll be able to set more people free. Do your best, the future of this town depends on you. Villagers save 1 of 5. At least I know there's 5. Alright, Tsu, Ta, Chi, and Zu. The other Zu. Or the original Zu, rather. I have enough for antidote. I suppose you know antidote. You do. So yeah, the enemies seem to scale, or the Hiragana seem to scale a little bit. So ones from the previous areas are actually still the same stats, it looks like. Don't really need any of you guys, so we'll just guard. It's a little slower gameplay-wise, but it's at least safer. Oh gosh, I'm alive. I can't believe it. What on earth took you so long? Never mind. You gotta save the other villagers. How ungrateful. Same encounter as before. So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is target Zoo with Claire and see if I can one-shot it. Thank you. Hopefully we won't get poisoned. Luckily the special attacks are targeting Claire, who actually has armor. But we are getting beat up. I should be able to at least finish off Ta before anything else happens. I'm gonna have you guard. Oh, close one. Alright. I mean, I've been saving up healing items. I'd rather not use them. This is an RPG, so I have to save all of them to the very end of the game and not use them. Oh, I'm saved. It's been such a long time. I implore you, please save the others. Unfortunately, that's gonna have to wait, because I need to go rest. We'll be back. Hey, some different ones. Alright. Ta. Toe. Thank you for evading. Oh my god, 64 damage. I need to get them armor. Hopefully we won't have to do too much grinding. G. I don't know if guarding will even do enough. Okay. Almost leveled. Be back in a bit. You can just wait there, Crystal. Alright. Alright, so I'll give Claire a Traveler's Cloak and pass her armor down to somebody else. Yeah. Alright, equip. Looks like Wyvern Hat's the best hat, so let's go ahead and get one of those. There we go. Put you in better shape. So what, you're at 38, 38, 53, 40, 40. Okay, it was just, for some reason Eric just had really low defense. Okay. Let's save real quick. Try to finish up here. You did it. You released us from that terrible prison. I owe you my life. If you can save the others, I will be forever grateful. You saved me. Thank you. I've been imprisoned in that crystal for weeks. It was terribly cold. Please, save the other villagers, I beg of you. That flash came from the gate. Let's head over to it. Okay. Let's do zoo first. Zoo. I'll at least level up this after this fight, which will hopefully give us a little bit better stats. Learn to awaken. They're back. So, G. Toe. Toe. G. And G. Might have to do with the rows. Like if I attack the back row, maybe it plays by those RPG rules. There's no way of really knowing. I don't think it makes a difference. Haha, I see you managed to get to the gate. Get the gate open. I knew if I came back, you wouldn't disappoint me. You have my thanks for rounding up the villagers again. Now. Ah, that's better. The villagers are back in their crystal cages where they belong. No, what are you doing? Be quiet. This town was doomed since the moment Noburo arrived. I'm just helping him conquer this country. Now, the gate's purpose is revealed. Okay. So, Te, Do, Chi, and Da. Gate is a portal to an unending swarm of Hiragana warriors. Thanks to you helping to open the gate, more Hiragana warriors will continue to spill out into the country. Ah ha ha ha. She fled. Everyone, fight. Can't run away from this fight, apparently. That's fine. Te. Da. Te. And Da. That was fast enough now. Could have actually gotten a kill then. Oh geez. This game is very mean about targeting the same target. Alright, at least the front row is taken care of. So let's do Do. You can heal yourself. Guard. And Do. Chi. Let's see if I can finish it off before it gets an attack off. Ah, it's no good. There's so many of them. They just keep coming. Hear us. Though we are cursed to be trapped in these crystals, we are thankful for your attempt to save us. We know what we must do. We shall seal ourselves inside the gate and prevent any more evil spilling out into the world. Let this town be the last to fall against the evil warlock's might. Track him down and put an end to this conquest. It's over. The villagers sacrificed themselves to seal the gate. We have to put a stop to Nobora. I won't let this country be overrun by destruction. We should head back for today. Not sure when the shop updates, if it ever does. But in any case, just short of actually getting enough to do. Need to do that. Optimize. Alright, sell the wood axe. Sells a hatchet. There you go, 76 attack. I didn't even realize I had a quest log thing here. Alright, good to know. Alright, well, I think this is a good time to go ahead and call it. So, I guess the proper way to end this would be sayonara. I am the Depressed Dior. This was Learn Japanese to Survive Hiragana Battle. See you guys later.